Okay. Uh, a screen is visible to you. Okay. In previous practical class, we have seen about how to set up PHP on your system. Okay. And I will start from steps for creating a PHP program and run on your system. Clear? Today's class, we will see how to set up PHP, how to download Xampp Server, and why we need Xampp Server. Okay. There are mainly 4 steps to set up PHP on your system. First is we need a platform such as operating system like Windows, Xampp, Windows, Mac, Linux, Unix. Clear? Second is make your system as a server. Why we need this? Because PHP is a server side scripting language. The code of PHP will run on server and then it generate a simple HTML file, then it forward to the client machine. As we seen in the previous lectures, to make your system to act as a server, you need a install Xampp server. Clear? And third is we need a text editor for creating PHP source code. For creating PHP files, we need a text editor like Notepad, Notepad++. Okay. Then we need a browser for running PHP code. Okay. We will access PHP file from the browser, and that file first will run on the server. Then server will create a simple HTML file, and the browser will decode that file and it will display the result to the user. Clear? These are the steps for installing PHP, for installing PHP code. Okay. And here I give the path of the folder like this. This is the path where you have to save your PHP file. Clear? In the last practical class, I have show you how to download Xampp server. Now I will show you how to download Xampp server. Okay. Here you have to search for download Xampp for Windows like this. And here a first link of official site. You can open it and download Xampp server from here. Okay. This is for Windows, for Linux, for OS. Okay, Mac. You can download any, and this is a 64-bit version. Clear? If your operating is of 64-bit version, then you can download it and install it. But if your operating system is of 32-bit, then you can search like that. Okay, and here scroll down, and this is a link for downloading 32-bit version. Here in the 32-bit section, you found this link. Click on it and scroll down. Here you can download latest like version 7.2.12 32-bit version. Clear? If your operating system is of 32-bit, and if you don't know how to see your how to check or how to see your operating system is of what version, just right click on my computer icon on the desktop and open properties. From there you can see, you can check. Clear? Like you can also check from it. Here is a 32-bit version. Okay, you can check from there, or you can simple from control panel you can also check. Like go to control panel, then system and security, and from system you can also check the version of your operating system, a type of the operating system. It is it 32-bit or 64-bit version. Clear? uh, After downloading you can see the setup file and just right click and open it. Click on yes. Click on okay. Here you can see Xampp Server setup wizard. Just click on next and accept policies and click on finish. For installing, I have already installed Xampp Server on this system. After installation, okay, after installation, you will find icon in the notification area, or if the icon is not there, you can search open Xampp Server control panel, and here you can see the modules of Xampp Server like Apache server platform, MySQL for database, and other platforms like FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat. These are the other server platforms. Okay, you have to start the Apache server by clicking on the start button. Okay, now it is running. Okay, now we have a platform. We have installed Xampp Server. Clear? Now we need a text editor for creating PHP source code, and then we need a browser. Clear? For creating a PHP file, I have created a notepad file, notepad document, like you can see here. Clear? I have write some code of PHP, and I will show you how to where to save this PHP file. Clear? Where to save this PHP file. After installation of Xampp Server, click on my computer. Okay, then open C drive. Here you can see Xampp Server folder, Xampp folder. Open it, and in this you have to open htdocs folder, and here you have to create a new folder by right clicking new folder. Clear? I have already created one. This is a PHP script named folder. Clear? PHP script named folder I have already created. Now open notepad file. open notepad file and write code of PHP. Here I have written some code. Here we have a two variable x and y, and both are of string. Okay, here I have give value string in double quotes. Like you can assign string value in two ways. Either you can use double quotes or you can use single quote. Clear? And then I have printed x and y. Clear? And now I'm going to save this file. Save as, okay, C drive, Xampp folder, and here htdocs. Now PHP script folder, and give it name first.php. Clear? And select save as type all files. Clear? Click on save. Now you can see I have saved the PHP file here. Okay, you can see the path from here. Now in browser window, okay, in browser window, now Xampp server is running. Clear? This is the ports, process IDs. Clear? Now your system is acting like as a server. Clear? You can reference your server as localhost. Clear? This is your server, and click enter. Xampp dashboard will be open. Clear? Here you can work with database. Clear? And now we are going to execute our PHP file. We are named it in the folder PHP script. Now we are accessing server directories. Clear? Here we have a file name first.php. Clear? Press enter. Now you can see here, you can see I have written the PHP code, two variables x and y, and assigning value, and here I am printing x and here y. Clear? String in double quotes, string in single quotes. Now I will show you the source code of this file. In browser you are viewing HTML file. Okay, this PHP file first processed on the server on the local host, then local host convert it into simple HTML file and forward to the browser. Clear? Like this, you can see the source code by right clicking on it and last option inspect. Clear? Or you can use the shortcut also, Control Shift I. Here you can see here is our PHP file. Okay, here is a simple, this file is converted into simple HTML file. Clear? You can see the difference. You can see the difference. Okay. Now we have learned in theory class like global scope and local scope. Okay. Now we are going to write a code for global scope. Okay. Doc type HTML, then HTML tag. Okay, body tag. You can also include title tag, head tag. Clear? Then PHP. And here we are declaring variable x as global, assigning value 20. And here we are creating a function For creating a function, you need to write function keyword, and here I am going to creating a function named f1, and in this function we are going to access global variable echo x is in f1 function. Clear? Concatenate x. Clear? And here we call the function, and here we are printing x. We are accessing x outside of function. X is outside f1. Okay, all right, simple outside. X. Okay, now closing PHP tag, closing body tag, now closing HTML tag. Okay, now we will save this file, save as in C drive, Xampp folder, htdocs, PHP script, global.php. Okay, save it. Now we are accessing that file, global.php, and pressing enter. Okay, now there is an error, undefined variable x in file. Okay, here we are using echo next line, line break, save it and run again. Now you can see in the function f1 we are trying to access global variable. Clear? Global variable which is not inside any function, and it is declared as global in the program. Clear? But it shows the error, undefined variable x. Clear? We can not directly access global variable in the function, but outside of any function we can access it normally. Clear? Here you can see x is outside f1 20. Clear? But when inside it printing x is in f1, but not printing the value of x, and generating an error, undefined variable x. Clear? Now by using the global keyword, you can access global variables in the function. Clear? By declaring using global keyword, you can use global variables in the function. Okay, we saved the file and run again. Now you can see x is in f1 function, it print 20. Clear? You can also see the source code of this page. It is converted into simple HTML file. After processing, after executing HTML code, it generates a simple HTML file. You can see here, simple lines, no any function, no PHP tag, simple HTML. Clear? Now, now we are creating a code for local variable. Clear? We have declared x variable in the function f1 and printing it x is in f1, and outside of function we are trying to access it. Clear? But as you know, local variables cannot be accessed outside of function because the scope of the function variable x is only inside the f1 function. Clear? When control exits from that function, x will be removed from the memory. So x will not be accessible outside of a function. Save as this file with the name local.php. All files save in the same folder. Clear? And from the browser we will access it, local.php. Okay, this will generate an error because this line will run in the function x is in f1 30 and x is outside of f1. Clear? Here value of x will not be printed. It will show the error undefined variable x because scope of x is only inside the function, not outside. Why not outside? Because the lifetime of x is also in this function. When control exits from this function, x will be removed from the memory, and so here we cannot find x. Clear? Okay. Local variables cannot be accessed outside of function. They are only accessible inside the function. Clear? Okay, now we have a program of static keyword. Clear? Okay. We have x variable and then printing line break. Next line. Okay, then x increment. F1. We are calling F1, 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 F1. First, we will do this program without using static keyword. Clear? Okay, in this function, first of all, what is the concept of static keyword? If we make x as static, then what will be happen? And if we are not making it static, then what will happen? Without static, this x variable is the local function of f1. Okay, because it is declared inside the f1 function and its scope is local, means x cannot be accessed outside of function. We cannot access here. We cannot access x here. Clear? It will generate an error. And second thing is lifetime of x is also within this function. Clear? When control enters in this function, x will be created in memory and assigned value 30. Okay, then it print 30 and increment x by 1, and now x has the 31 value. And when control exits from this function after executing it, the x will be removed from the memory. Okay, x will be removed from the memory, and on second call again f1 on second call to F1, then X will be created again in memory. Clear? A new X will be created and initialized to 30. Clear? New X will be created on second call. New X will be created in memory and assign value 30. Clear? After printing 30, first time it print 30, now second time it print 30. After printing 30, X will be incremented by 1. Clear? Now X has a value 31. This statement is similar. X equal X plus 1. Clear? Now X has a 31 value, but when control exits from this function, X will be removed from the memory. Clear? On third call, again new X will be created in memory and assigned value 30. Clear? We will do it by we will see by executing. Okay, now assign to it 0 for understanding. Save this file static demo.php, all types. Save. Now we are accessing from it static demo.php. Clear? See, 4 times 0, 4 function calls. What happened? When F1 called it first time, function called, X is initialized to 0. X. Okay. Then we print X. Then X incremented by 1. Now X has value 1. Clear? After executing, when control exits from this function and return to next statement, the X will be removed from the memory, because X have lifetime within that function only. Again, on second call to F1, X is created in memory. A new X will be created in memory and assigned to value 0. Again, print X, value of X, it print 0, increment by 1. Now X has value 1. And when control exits from this program, this function, X will be removed from the memory. Clear? On third function call, a new X will be created again in memory. New X will be created again in memory and assigned value 0. Again we print X, it will print what? 0. Clear? And incremented by 1. Now X has a value 1. But when control exits from this function, X will be removed from the memory. Clear? On fourth function call, a new X will be created again in memory and assigned to 0. We print X, it will print 0. Clear? Then incremented by 1. Now X has value again 1. Clear? But when control exits from this function, X will be removed from the memory. Clear? All time X have value 0, because during every function call, a new X will be created in memory. Clear? Now, if we make it static, then what happened? First, we will run this program. You can see here 0, 1, 2, 3. You can see You can see also source code of this page. You can see here. No PHP code is included in this file. No logic, no function. Only output of PHP file is converted into simple. Only output of PHP code is converted into simple plain HTML file. Okay, you can see the source code of this page. No PHP code, no function. Clear? Now see what happened. Now you can see what happened. One important point about static event is static variables are created only once. They are getting memory only once. Okay. Scope of static variable is local, means x is accessible only within this function f1, but lifetime of static variable is global, means whenever your control exists in program, even transferring from one function to another. Clear? Static variable can maintain its value. Static variable exists in memory during your program execution. Okay, whenever your program is in memory. Now a static x will be created in memory and have value 0. We print it, it will print 0 and printing next line. Okay, we print value of variable and also shifting control to next line, and then we increment x. Now x has value 1. Clear? This happened during first function call, and after second function call. Okay, after first function call, when control exits from this function, x will remain exist in memory. Okay, now second function call, this will not run second time because static variables allocated memory only once. They are created only once during whole program. Clear? They are created only once. Now x, we print x, it will print 1. Now we increment x by 1. Now it have value 2. Clear? When control exits from this function, x will remain exist in memory. Okay. Now on third function call, now this statement will not run. Okay. X, we are printing x, it will print 2. Okay. Then increment by 1, it now have value 3. Clear? Now on fourth function call, x will we print x, it will print 3. Okay, and increment x by 1. Now x is have value 4. Clear? After exit, control exit from this function, and here program is closed. Clear? Whenever you attend your class, please keep your notebook and pen with you. Clear? So that important points you can note down them. Now we have a function named set type. Okay, set type function, and this function is used to change the data type of a variable. Clear? And this function accepts 2 arguments. First is variable whose data type you want to change, and second is data type, a new data type which you want to set to this variable. Clear? We will see now. Suppose we have here variable x of string type. Okay, here we have a variable y of integer type, and here we have a variable named as p, and assigning it true. It is of Boolean type. Okay, now how to use set type of function? Here set type x, we are changing the type of x, and you have to give data type in double quotes. Okay, set type x. Here we have a y variable, set type variable y string. Clear? And here we have a p variable of type Boolean. We are going to change its type to integer. Set type variable p integer. Clear? You can also get the information about the variable by using function variable dump, passing variable x. Okay, save this file. Now we will save this file. Save as set type demo dot php. Set type demo dot php name. Okay, save this file. We are printing this statement. Set type demo. Set type demo. Here you can see int 3. Okay, this variable dump function is used to dump a variable, or you can say for getting information about the variable, you can use this function. Before converting type, you can also check. Here we will write before converting. Okay, before converting, and here we are using next line. By using dot, you can concatenate. Okay, here we are printing after conversion. Line break. Now you can see by running this code. Here you can see 3 have integer string type. Before conversion it have a string type. Okay. Now 3 is of int type. After conversion. Clear? Okay, now you can see. Okay, set type, not set type. Before conversion. After conversion. After conversion. Okay. Variable p. Here you can see before conversion bool true. Okay. P have value true of type boolean. But after conversion p have type int and true is converted to integer value 1. Clear? True is converted to integer value 1. Okay. Now uh, variable dump function is used for getting information about the variable or any expression. Okay. Here you can see the syntax or format how to use. We are using here like here for p variable dump. We are passing variable p. We are dumping the information about the p, or we can getting the information about p. Okay. P is of type boolean and have value true. Okay. Here you can see information which variable dump function returned. Bool true. Value is true and type is bool. Clear? And here after converting into integer of p, we are dumping p and now it return type int and value 1. True is converted to integer value 1. Okay. Clear? And now how you can create an array in PHP. We will learn array in detail in further lectures. For in data type topic, we have a simple introduction part. Clear? Now I'm going to write how to create an array in PHP. Okay. HTML tag, then body tag, Now we have a PHP tag. Now we have a variable, name it any, we are naming it AR equal array. Okay, array is a function, and here we are passing our values like 10, 20, 30, 40. Clear? Now we are printing array elements are okay. First is AR 0 at 0 index. As you learn in C programming, okay, starting index is 0. So first value will be stored at 0 index, and all the elements of array share common name. Clear? We have named it AR. Every element of array is accessed by a common array name. Okay, and with square bracket, and in square bracket you have to specify index value. This is called, in C, this is called subscript variable. By using subscript variable you can access array elements. Clear? Now space AR1 second element and at 1 index, then space again AR2 third element at second index, second element is at first index, and first element is at 0 index. 10 at 0 index, 20 at 1 index, 30 at second index. Okay, AR3 fourth element is at third index. Now we are closing PHP tag, body tag, and now we are closing HTML tag. Clear? Save as this file. C drive, Xampp, HD docs, PHP script. Here we are saving this file with name array demo. Clear? .php. Array demo.php. Now in browser we are going to access it. Array demo.php. Press enter. Clear? You can see array elements here. Okay. $10, $20, $30, and $40. Clear? Okay. You can see no, you have to specify this variable is an array. Clear? Here you have to specify the elements. Here you have to specify that we are using an array. We are declaring AR as array. Clear? like single elements. Here we write single elements. No, we will use this array for printing in loops. Clear? Like in C, C++, Java, you are using loop for printing array elements. Okay, we will also use loop in this. Okay, in further lectures we will learn looping statements, then we will use. Clear? AR is the name of array. Okay, for accessing elements you have to specify index value. This is array name. Dots are used for concatenating. Okay, these dots are used for concatenation purpose. AR is the name of the array and you have to use index values for accessing individual array elements. Clear? Like AR0 this, AR1 this, AR2 this 30 and AR4 AR3 storing 40. Okay. Yes, we need to mention index also. By using index we can access array elements. If you write like simple this, you cannot specify any element. Yes, yes. Okay, clear? Okay, okay, set type function. I will explain set type function. Suppose you have a variable a, assigning its value like this string. Okay, and you have another variable x, assigning it value false. Okay, boolean type, or you can assign it value true. Clear? There are two variables and now you want to change the type of x, a. Okay, for this purpose we have a set type function. Set type function accept two arguments. One is variable and second is type, means data type. Clear? Variable whose type you want to change, and this type is what? New data type which you want to set. Clear? We want to change the type of a to integer. Okay, we give their type. Clear? Set type. Now a is of int type, integer type. Okay, here a is of string type, but here we have changed the type of the a variable. Clear? We can also see by using variable dump function. Variable dump function only used for getting information about any expression or about any variable, like what a variable have value or what a variable uh, type. Okay, variables type, variables value, for getting just information. Here we are printing it without before conversion, like we are saving it. uh, Named file, name it, set type. Okay, set type demo. Here we are running the file set type. You can see type of variable is string and variable is 3. Clear? Now we have another printing statement after the conversion. Also here we are using line break, dr. Clear? Save it. And now we are running this file. See, int 3. Now 3 is of type int. We have changed the type of the file, type of the a variable. Sorry. Clear? Here we have a variable x which of boolean type. Okay. Here we are printing variable x. Okay. Here we are now using line break. Now you can see bool true. Okay. Now x is of bool type and have value true. Now we are changing the type of x variable to integer, and now after conversion we are getting information about it. Clear? Now you can see, after conversion true is converted to 1 and x has type int. Clear? Now is it clear? Okay. One is the length of the string. Okay. One is the length of the string. Here 3, only one character here. Clear? If you write 32 here, see, now you can see this will change to 2. Clear? If you have 4 here, 3 characters, now you can see 2 will be changed to 3. This is the length of the string. Okay. Okay, students, we will meet in next lecture. Okay, I will send you practice questions. Thank you for watching the session. We will meet in next lecture.